Hello, yeah, I'm back with a new video. It's going to be a DVD update, and I have not been around for a while, but I hope to change that. Just school and stuff was pretty hectic, so, and I had the podcast, which we're just going to be getting back up and running again, because everything's just been crazy, so uh, just dive right into it, and I hope you all enjoy it.
Okay, to jump right into it, I'm going to start with TV shows because there's only one. Supernatural Season 6. This, I ended up, Caitlin got it for me for Christmas. So this is the first post-Kripke year. And he was actually still on board at this point, but he wasn't running things. And a lot of fans could either take it or leave it. Some people just pretended this show stopped after season 5, and it's still going strong. I mean, it just got picked up for season 9 there a couple months ago. So, I mean, I'm enjoying the current season. So I just hope that I hope they don't fuck it up again. Now for the Blu-rays, there's Cabin in the Woods, which I bought this after Christmas just because it was cheap. Well, and also because I love the movie, but it was a $15 Blu-ray, so I wasn't gonna pass it up. And written by Joss Whedon and directed by Drew Goddard. Drew Goddard worked on Angel and Buffy and stuff, and Joss, of course, does everything. So yeah, it's just one of those. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really a horror movie fan by any stretch of the imagination. I don't pretend to be an expert, but I thought this was really great and just kind of like a new original thing. It's something that just kind of stands on its own, doesn't need a sequel. Hopefully we'll never get a remake or anything like that. Just, Cabin in the Woods just is hopefully its own thing. Blu-ray I have is the pretty Dark Knight Rises Steelbook. This I did get for Christmas, also from Caitlin, my girlfriend, in case you guys don't know. I haven't watched it in high def yet. When I got it, I was at the in-laws place, so we just had to watch it on DVD, but soon enough I'm going to be planning a trilogy rewatch so I can just watch them all bang, 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 and I like to see how this looks on Blu-ray, because the other two I have on DVD, so I can't really appreciate their high def versions. Yeah, as far as the film itself goes, I mean, I like the Avengers better. That's my opinion. Everyone has one, but I did like some stuff in this. I think it's the closest thing to a live-action version of The Dark Knight Returns you're ever going to get. But if you want like an actual adaptation of The Dark Knight Returns, I suggest you check out the two-part animated movies, because they're just fucking amazing. The next one is Rocky Horror Picture Show. We got this quite a few months ago, and I watched it, and I kind of stayed away from it because I thought it was it seemed like something that would be a little too weird for me, and it kind of was. But I mean, I did enjoy it all the same. Like, the songs were great. Tim Curry was hilarious, but I'm not sure if it's gonna have any. It'll probably have rewatch value and stuff, but it was way out there. But if you think it's a little too out there, you should watch it, because you might be surprised. Perks of Being a Wallflower. Haven't watched this yet, so I can't say much, but a lot of people are saying it's great. Depressing. I think it's based off a book, which I haven't read, but it's got Emma Watson, Hermione, Percy Jackson, what's his face, Logan Lerman, and I don't even know what it's about, but I'm hopefully going to watch it soon. The next few ones, I was kind of on a Judd Apatow kick for quite a while after I saw This Is 40 in the movie theater. We kind of just went out and bought a bunch of $5 Apatow directed films, produced films, just really whatever I could get my hands on. So there's Forgetting Sarah Marshall, and you have to, I mean, had to have this as a Kristen Bell fan, as a Jason Segel fan, and Russell Brand. This is like the first time I ever saw him, and he was absolutely hilarious. And I love watching him in interviews and stuff, and so I really like to see Get Him to the Greek, because that's one thing I haven't yet, and I think that's supposed to be better than this. Maybe, I don't know. 40-Year-Old Virgin, which I think is my third. I guess Apatow has directed he's directed 4 films, and this is, I guess, my third favorite. Ranks higher for other people, but I mean, one thing Apatow does is he makes really long comedy films or drama film. Like, okay, I'll explain the next one, but 40-Year-Old Virgin, it is great for, gotta love the laughs, and it is young Kat Dennings, just that whole kind of group of people, Paul Rudd, Seth Rogen, the guy who played Conrad on Weeds, he was great in this. I don't know why he's not in more movies. Funny People, and this one surprised me because I'd heard quite a bit of bad things about it, but I think I saw DVD Mike. He explained it best as it's not. People were expecting a comedy, but it's not really a comedy. It's a drama about comedians, and I'd have to say I agree with that, even though there is some comedy elements to it. But I really agree with that description of the film. And you got Seth Rogen, Adam Sandler this time, Apatow's wife Leslie Mann, who I love. I think I'd watch her in anything. Knocked Up. Yeah, so this is going to lead into my next one, but Knocked Up with Seth Rogen, Katherine Heigl, who I'm really not a fan of. And this one had one of the weirdest scenes I've ever seen in a movie, and that was the woman giving birth. That really freaked me out. Or yeah, when they showed Katherine Heigl giving birth, it caught me by surprise because I never expected to see that in a movie. I thought some things are just better left under the sheet, and I'm not gonna lie, I screamed. And again, Paul Rudd and Leslie Mann are in this, and they will reprise their roles later on. About now, this is 40. This one just came out last week, and Paul Rudd and Leslie Mann reprise their roles as Pete and Debbie. It's described as the sort of sequel to Knocked Up, but really it's a spin-off, and just follows these two characters as they're turning 40 and what it means to be 40, and how and like the marriage and the kids and the pressure it can have and everything else in life. And it just, I myself am only 21 years old, and I found myself relating to this movie a little bit, and I loved the cast, and Paul Rudd and Leslie Mann do have a really great chemistry, and Megan Fox was actually surprisingly good in this. But a lot of people hate on this, and yes, again, it's over 2 hours, but I didn't mind that because it was still, for me, it was 2 hours of just funny, and I suggest you check it out. And I am going to be so bold as to say that this was my favorite comedy of 2012. So if you haven't checked this one out, I highly recommend that you do. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4-pack. I got this after Ferg started. He had gotten the 2007 animated one, and I'm kind of into the new show at the moment, so I wanted to go back and rewatch all. Like I had the original 3 on VHS, but I'd never seen this one until I bought this set, and it was actually pretty fun, like going back and rewatching. I didn't even realize that they changed April O'Neil from the first to the second. It didn't even occur to me as a kid that they that they had done that. Like, the first one is obviously the best. The second one, you can it has some flaws, and then like the third one is just completely out there. Even for giant Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles who eat pizza, it's out there. And the 2007 one I actually thought was pretty decent, with Sarah Michelle Gellar as April, Chris Evans as Casey, Michael Bay's doing the or he's producing anyway, like the big screen the reboot they want to do with Megan Fox as April, and like have the turtles all be motion capture. So I'm not gonna say like I'm gonna hate it, because I mean I haven't seen any of it, but I don't really like the sound of them being from outer space. That's just the one thing I hope they change. But yeah, this is definitely worth it. This was only $10, so if you're in Canada, I definitely suggest you go and pick it up, because lots of good childhood memories there. Spider-Man, the original Sam Raimi, Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. Ferg was actually making fun of me because I hadn't owned this yet, and I owned 2 and 3 for the longest time on Blu-ray, and I just had like this one. This one was like at my mom's on VHS, but I never had it on DVD because I wanted the widescreen, and I didn't want to get stuck with another full screen like my Spider-Man 2 is. So I could never find the widescreen, and then I think it was HMV. This was $5, the widescreen version. So I said, "What the hell?" and I bought it. And I just did a rewatch of the Sam Raimi trilogy there not too long ago, and I live tweeted all 3 of them, and that was actually quite fun. So I'm hoping to get the Amazing Spider-Man soon, and maybe watch it and then watch it again and do a live tweet of that, because I mean it's fun, kind of like they're films that I love, but it's fun like commenting on them and kind of just taking little jabs at them too. So that was all for this update. I hope to have more videos coming in the near future. Just school and stuff was pretty hectic, but hopefully I'll have an intro at the start of this just saying hey. So thank you all for watching, and have a good one.